Oops. Okay, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh my god. Hi guys. Hi. Oh my god. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hi guys. Oh my god, I'm dying. Um Wait a second. Hi guys. Hi guys. Today we're going to be playing a super special game, which is Runaway, a road adventure. For those who don't know, this is a game from I think 2001. I think it might be. Let me check it. Runaway, a road adventure. This is one of the first games that I played on a PC, and it's also one of my favorite graphic adventures. It's done by Pendulo Studios and it's the story of a student, Brian Basco, who is how can I explain this? He gets involved in a situation with a girl after accidentally running over a girl, and well, you have to escape the mafia. It's a click and point adventure, and there are three games in total. And I thought, what the hell? Why don't we play it? So just for the to put some context, this is a game from 2001, as I said. So there's probably going to be some stereotypes or representation that I am not okay with. But the game is I hold the game very close to my heart, so I thought it was a nice idea to play it because it's something that I actually enjoy. It's been years since I played the first game. I don't know how long has it been. Um, and it's the first time I played on English, so I don't know how some of the translations are going to work out. But here we are. Let's play it, yeah?
Hello, my name's Brian. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. But first, a question. Isn't it truly amazing that your life can be turned upside down in just 1/10 of a second? It can. And soon, you'll find out why. Let's not bore you with a lot of details about my life. I'll cut to the chase. I was born in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy. I studied at Columbia and finished my physics degree with honors last year. During the summer, I arranged interviews with several universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end, I was chosen by the best. Professor Silva at Berkeley offered me the chance to do my doctoral studies at the applied physics department he runs there. It was
Allison! Hi! Welcome to the stream. Congratulations on the first. And thank you for doing your daily moon phase. How are you? I love how you missed all the introduction that I did for this game because you appeared literally 1 minute after I just finished. So I'm going to put you. Can't believe I'm first, lol. I took so long. I was mid Fortnite festival song. Don't worry. I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to make a quick introduction because I'm not going to repeat everything. This is a graphic adventure from 2001. It's one of my favorite games of my childhood. And we are Brian Basco, a student. This is the first time we're playing this game on stream. This is a graphic adventure, and he's just telling us how his life changed in 1/10 of a second. He was supposed to go to a university to get into a PhD program, and we are seeing how his journey started and how he got involved in kind of a situation after running over a girl by accident. So he's telling all of this to us, so let's see what he has to give.
a dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was gonna get in. Strange people about to cross my path. The hundreds of dangers lurking behind every corner. Yes, it was quite an adventure. Let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan. Luckily, it was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7, so I decided to grab the book on the way. I could have asked them to mail it to me once I got to California, but no, I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself. That one detour changed my life forever.
Yes, it did. I just remembered a certain scene with that recap, guys. There are going to be some slurs in this game, but we'll try our best, okay? Well, I think there's only one. Oh shit, I love this song.
Liar on liar. Here you don't know where you're really going. Into a black hole, New York City. They're behind you and everywhere. You still don't even realize the long story's gonna start. Your life is gonna change with her. Take everything you will find. Take everything that helped you go out. Run away and do it on your own. Run away when you can. Try to show everything you know. Try to show everything you know. Run away when you can. Run away when she's with you. Try to show everything you know. Try to show everything you know.
Oh my god!
Stay away. It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
We'll take care of her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already dead.
Maybe, but we better make sure.
Try to show everything you know. Run away when you can. Run away when she's with you. Try to show everything you know.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car. I was scared stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt. They did a bunch of tests on her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to a room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to sleep. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina, and she was amazingly beautiful. The truth is, I had no reason to stick around, so I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave.
They want to kill me.
There. Calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
No, I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
Who were they? Please, calm down and tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place with live shows. This evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me. He works for a secret government agency. He told me he needed to tell me something. He said it was an emergency. Come a little closer.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess, and I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter, Daddy? Oh, you're frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the storeroom. I scrambled away just in time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom. They tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen wouldn't stop hitting him, and my heart froze when I saw who was giving the orders. The Sandretti brothers.
The famous MAFIA bosses? How'd your dad get mixed up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
Get him to tell you what he knows. Beat the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell!
It seems our friend doesn't want to cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Yeah! What are you doing?
Didn't you hear his neck crack? You killed him, man.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street... Please, don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger? I can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her. Okay, that's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this? Yeah, I think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
I love Brian so much. So I'm assuming she doesn't make it, but she served her 5 seconds of screen time. Oh, she completely makes it. I love her so much. I received that previous statement. She's gonna serve much longer than 5 seconds of screen time. I know. She's the best. And the song is called Liquor. And I don't know by who is it. You know, it's Liquor. And you can just search it by Liquor Runaway. Probably it will appear on YouTube or Spotify, so don't worry about it. Okay, so now we know that Gina is in danger.
I don't think I should go out.
Oh yeah,
I'm
true.
afraid that if some nurse finds me here, they might make me leave the hospital.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we're in the hospital and we need Gina to be safe.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
Okay. Can we
contains a-
do something with that?
I better not. If someone came in, they might get suspicious if they see the chart is empty.
Okay, fair, fair. Um,
It's empty.
it's empty. Can we grab it?
It's
Yeah, we can.
cracked. Gina must have broken it when she took that sleeping pill.
All right. We can grab the sheet probably.
This could be useful.
Yeah, it could. You are right. And Gina's bag. I didn't notice she had a bag.
It belongs to Gina. She was carrying it when I ran her over.
All right. Can we check it?
I'll keep it until Gina wakes up.
Yeah, of course. We're not going to do anything to it.
Let's see. A matchbox I might be able to use. Let's see. That crucifix Gina's father gave her is in here.
So for now we have our wallet. We have our car keys. Or order to get the book.
After all this, I didn't get the darn book.
Oh yeah, true. We didn't get it. And a piece of
I
amber.
found this at an archaeological dig. There's a fossilized mosquito inside.
Okay. Also, Sabrina Carpenter is the next Fortnite festival. Oh wait, you're so right. I saw that on Twitter today. Dude, that's going to be so cool. I'm so excited. Oh, the map.
Let's see. It's a map of this floor of the hospital. Here's the room I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That could be interesting.
Yeah, it's cool, but you don't let me go out.
Out of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower's out of order. There aren't even any faucets.
Oops, you're right.
What can I say? It's just a toilet bowl.
Use toilet bowl.
Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
Okay. Can we take that? Yep.
I may
Nice.
be needing this. I can't. I like that big apple sticker. I can't.
Okay, it's shut. This episode is going to be very quick because I remember
Someone
everything.
threw away a marking pen. It might still work.
Nice. Is there anything else that we have to see here? I guess not. All right. Those must be the pills that she took, right?
Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took.
Can we grab them? Yes.
Snoozitol, one of the finest brands on the market.
Snoozitol. All right. Well,
The city is so peaceful at this time of night.
if you don't want to go out by the door, I guess I can make you go out the window.
Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge. Hope I live to tell the grandkids. Yikes! I better not look down.
Okay.
I almost didn't make it. So, the map was right. This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Oh my god. Look at
These
that.
seen better days.
Alright. We can get the pillows.
I'll take them both. Well, they're big and very fluffy. It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds.
Okay. We
Full of
can...
files, papers. I think it weighs too much.
Oh, no, don't grab the cabinet. Grab the medical chart.
It's blank.
It's blank.
Looky here. A vademecum.
Can we get the vademecum?
I may be
We just
needing
grabbed the
this.
vademecum and fit it into our pocket. I don't know how that works, but okay.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment.
Can we grab
I don't
anything?
need any of that.
Okay, you don't want drugs. That's okay. Spray bottle.
I may be needing this.
Okay. Can we...
The drawers are locked shut.
Okay. You didn't even try that, but I'll
I don't know
accept
what's
it.
inside, but they give me bad vibes. It's probably better to stay away from them. I don't want to catch some tropical disease.
Love how he just isn't affected by the extremely blue lighting in there. I know, he's just there. Alright, can we grab the
Okay,
body?
but I think I'll just take his head with me.
Okay, we just took...
His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
Yeah, we just okay, we just did that.
His head's got a hole in... It's jet black.
It's jet black. Can we write something on the medical chart?
Great. This marker's as dry as a bone. It won't work.
But I know that we can use this.
This marker's too narrow. I need a way to funnel alcohol into it.
Or maybe we can't. Okay. There has to be something, right?
There are several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998. Those files...
Okay, nothing. I'm pretty sure there has to be something near.
They contain all sorts... I don't need it.
You don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. Do you need anything of anything? Okay, maybe go back. Let's go back here then. How can I open this?
I can't. It's locked shut.
Okay, it's locked shut. Is there anything else?
That's the cold water.
Cold water, whatever. Is there anything else on the wastebasket?
I don't see anything else around here.
Okay. So we have this, but it's too much. Do you want
I'd
to...
rather carry the alcohol inside of the bottle.
Okay, okay. How can we do this?
Let's see.
Oh!
Yes, this wig is just what I was looking for.
Okay. The plan is taking form, okay?
Let's see.
Is there anything else inside?
That crucifix Gina's...
Yeah, okay, just the crucifix. So we can use this with that, right?
Perfect. That way no one can see the hole in his head.
And maybe...
I don't think that's...
Okay, no, I have an idea. If we make these look like...
Okay, if I use the pillows to look like the body, the head with the wig and a sheet to cover it all up a bit, I can make it look like a woman is sleeping here.
Ta-da! Nice!
That should do the trick.
It should. Now, how can we... Okay. How can we do it? Like, we can change this by this, probably, but I need the marker for that. There has to be something that I'm not looking at here. Oh my god, I can barely see. Boxes of medicine.
They contain all...
I know there was like an injection? No, it wasn't an injection. But I don't know where to get it. I remember
I don't need.
vividly there was some kind of syringe. Syringe! That's what it was! A syringe. A serum stem?
No.
Why don't you want it?
No.
You can fit anything in your pockets and you're telling me you don't want the syringe?
I don't think I'll. Too bad it's empty.
Can I put this
I
here?
don't see any reason.
No, okay. What if...
I don't see any reason.
I
for
don't
doing
see any
that.
reason for me doing that. Shut up. Jesus Christ. The radiator?
It's connected to a central heating system and can't be turned on from here.
Yeah, well, I know that. I was just playing with you. Human body.
It's full of files, papers, and other hospital records.
Alright, alright.
There are several from
Okay. What if we open
don't
the
have the
locker?
key.
I don't have the key. Oh my god.
No, it's better if nobody knows I'm still here.
Okay, and you really don't want to go outside. So... There has to be something that I'm missing. Can't I check this? No, I can't. Okay, what am I missing? Think. Oh, wait! Maybe I can check the pills with the
Won't
vademecum.
get anywhere doing that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Wow, this is thorough. It includes a description of almost every medicine known to man.
Okay, well, can we...
Solzitol, one of the finest. You won't get any.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, this is thorough. It includes a description of almost every medicine known to man.
Yeah, we know that. Okay, I thought this was going... I promise you guys, there's something that I'm missing because I used to be able to do this in less than 20 minutes. There has to be something that I'm missing. I just don't know where it is. Maybe... Boxes of medicine.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment. I don't need it.
Yes, we
I
need
don't
a
need it.
syringe or something. How can we...
This marker's too narrow. I need a way to funnel alcohol into it.
How?
That doesn't make sense.
Okay. What if... No, wait. How am I... Shit. Okay. There should be a syringe here that I'm not seeing. Where is it? I'm even more confused than you, if that makes you better. It does, don't worry. There should be a syringe here, but it's not here. Why is the syringe not here? Wait a second. Apologize for that. The box of syringes is here!
I'll grab one.
Jesus Christ!
It's empty.
Nice. Okay, now we can continue. I was so confused, like, there's something missing here.
Now the syringe is full of alcohol.
Nice. Then we can change it there.
Bet you that put some new life into the marker.
Uh-huh. And now we can write something here.
Good. You can't tell the difference between this and a real chart.
Nice. We can grab that and exchange it with Gina's medical chart. There we go.
Good. That way nobody will know it's Gina lying in this bed.
Nice, 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 nice. Everything's working.
Perfect. That way they'll think it's Gina who's in the bed.
Exactly. And now we can just leave. Wait, what did we put?
I just wrote down the first name that occurred to me.
And which is that? Tell me.
I just...
Okay. It's better not be something weird.
This isn't her. She must be the one in the other bed.
Tony Crab.
Yes. Say goodbye to the world, you little tramp.
Hey! Gina!
Hey! Oh my god. Why did Why did he say it like that? Why?
Hey! 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 Phew. She's just asleep. But those tranquilizers must have been made for elephants. Well, the important thing is, the trick worked and they shot the dummy in the other bed. So everything Gina told me was true. They actually do want to knock her off. It wasn't just her imagination. Okay, let's calm down, Brian. Right now, they think she's dead, which will buy us a bit of time. But we can't waste a minute. I gotta wake Gina up and get her out of this place before they find out she's alive and well.
Exactly. We need to get her off. Okay.
Thank goodness that murderer didn't notice it wasn't the real Gina.
I know. Okay, can we wake her up?
It's no use. She'll never come to.
Okay.
I'll try to figure out what it says about snoozitol, the sleep medication that Gina took. It says the effects are powerful and almost immediate. The patient sleeps for hours and can only be awakened by a nice cold shower. I don't think I'm strong enough to lug Gina into the shower, so I'll have to come up with another way of pouring cold water on her.
Yeah. Plus, there's no shower, so yeah, that wasn't going to work.
No, I don't.
You don't need to wash your fucking hands. You need to put some water on them.
The glass is cracked, but I think it can still.
Okay. Wait, what? Sorry, did I just hear we have to get her off? Yelled a little too enthusiastically. Yeah, but I mean off the room, right? We need to get her off the room. Is that wrong? Is it bad said?
Too late. There isn't a drop of water left in the glass.
No, wait. Oh god. She gave an extremely detailed and accurate recount of events, and it took him rummaging through her bag for him to believe her. This guy. I mean, to be fair, it took more than just rummaging through his stuff. He had to put a whole dummy and do all of that.
The glass is cracked.
Okay. Can we do it now?
Too late. There isn't a drop of water left in the glass.
Okay, so that's not going to work.
It sprays water in case of fire.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like...
Can we?
It's too high up. I won't be able to get the match close enough to.
Well, you know what to do.
Good idea. I could use it as a flamethrower and make the sprinkler go off. The water would finally wake Gina up. Let's get to work. But careful, Brian. Don't broil your hand off. Ouch! Ow!
Ah,
Now you wake up. Hurry, we've got to exit. Stage left at once.
but what's going on? This water, the smoke, fire!
I'll tell you later. Let me grab your stuff. You can change in the car. Come on, let's get to the parking lot.
You got that awful motive to shoot a dummy instead of shooting me? Hey, I like your style. First, you try to run me down with your car, and then you save my life. Do you do this kind of thing very often?
No, I was just...
It's a good thing that you grabbed my purse, because otherwise we wouldn't have the crucifix my father gave me. Now, what we have to do is...
headed for the nearest police station. This is a very serious matter, and it has to be placed in the hands of the police.
No way. Let's keep the cops out of this, okay? If the government gets caught up in this, we don't know if we can trust them.
Gina, the people that killed your father are after you now. If we go to the police, they'll make sure that...
Read my lips. No, this is too big for the police, and we can't trust them. We have to find out what this crucifix means.
Look, this all seems crazy to me. It's your problem if you decide not to turn to the police, but I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. I'm on my way to California. They're expecting me at Berkeley, and...
I can't believe this guy. You practically turned me into roadkill, and now you want to feed me to the wolves? And here I was actually starting to believe you.
But...
Forget it. It's not worth it. Oh, why would you care if my father was killed? Why does it matter to you if I'm murdered or if my whole family's destroyed?
okay already. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. I have a friend who's an anthropologist. He works at the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History in Chicago. Since it's practically on my itinerary anyway, I'll drive you there and we can try to figure out more about that crucifix, okay?
I knew I could count on you. You're a doll. Start this baby up. We can't waste any time. Hey, do you know where my blonde wig is? I was carrying it in my purse, and now I can't seem to find it.
I don't know where it is.
Have you confirmed that?
Yes, Don Roberto. Gustav is at the hospital right now. He's checked up on it. I can't see how that girl escaped. Looks like the guy who ran over her is along for the ride. They left the hospital together.
Useless idiots. Have you identified this man's car?
Yes, Don Roberto. We know the model, color, and license plate number.
At least you've done something, Theodore. Meet with Gustav and be prepared. As soon as we locate the vehicle, you're gonna go after them.
Whatever you say, Don Roberto. I assure you, we won't let them ditch us again.
I hope not.
Don't worry, Roberto. Those two couldn't have gotten very far.
Carlo, you know I'm thinking something here. I'm almost glad that girl's still alive.
What do you mean? That girl witnessed what happened, and if she talks, we're in big trouble.
I know that, but it's obvious she hasn't gone to the police. I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe she's there right now.
I'll bet you $1 she won't stew on us. You know why? 'Cause she knows something. I think our men spoke with her before that animal Gustav broke his neck. Besides, why else would she have been in the storeroom?
Yeah, you may be right, brother. In which case, we gotta make her spill the beans. See what she knows.
You're right, Carlo. We'll do that. Now we gotta get out the warning to all our boys out there. Make sure everyone's on the lookout for that car.
I guess there's no other excuse for getting involved. Gina had me dazzled. I can't deny it.
Hi, Rangoid. How are you? How's everything going? the, the faces are wild. I know. It's very caricaturesque. The faces are some first attempt claymation shit. I think this was one of the first graphic adventures that this studio did. I this is a claymation game. I have no idea what claymation is. Wait, I'm going to search it. Claymation. What is it? Oh no, this is not a claymation game. It's not claymation, it just has some stylistic choices similar to it. Can Loki tell this was written by a man? I don't know who wrote it, but I can tell. It is written by a male. By a man, sorry. And yeah, you definitely can tell that. And in the second game, it's even more telling. But it's a good game. I have it very close to my heart. How can I say this? It's just I think it's just a very old and caricaturesque game. It's from 20, oh my god, it's from 24 years ago already. I'm fucking old. Oh my god. Okay, well, now that we escaped the hospital, we are getting ready to go to the Chicago Museum. I dig the style, it is pretty funny. I know, it's very funny. We need to go to the museum to see what the crucifix is hiding. And what does Gina know? Also, I have to say it, I prefer the Spanish dub so far. It's by far more expressive. But listen, the English dub is okay. I like it too. Okay, second chapter of this adventure. Let's see what we have in.
But what would you have done? A beautiful girl asks you for help, so what do? Kick her out of your car on some corner? I don't think so. It took us a whole day to get to Chicago because the old hunk of junk I drive is no race car. Along the way, we stopped to have some snacks and keep the car from overheating. We took turns driving so both of us could get in some shut-eye. We got to the museum pretty late, but my friend Clive knew we were on the way, so he waited up for us. Well, we made it to the museum. Let's park in the back.
Ricky? Hey, it's Bunchkin Bob here. I'm calling from Chicago, and guess what? I just saw that car you're looking for. I swear I haven't had a drink, and I'm sure it's the same car. Yeah, a dopey-looking guy with some gal. They went into the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History. Sure thing, I'll tail them.
So, you're trying to find out the precise origin of this crucifix. It must be quite important for you to have come all the way here at this time of night.
It really is, Clive, but there's no time to explain. What can you tell us about the crucifix?
I can assure you it's a matter of life and death.
Well, all right. Let's see. Quite a while ago, the museum trustees acquired the latest three-dimensional scanner for the museum's analysis laboratory. It's capable of analyzing the composition of any object, dating it, and performing a morphological study in order to catalog it. It has the most thorough art and archaeology database that exists in the whole world. We could most certainly use the scanner to delve into the origin of the crucifix.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go straight to the lab now.
Just one moment. Not so fast. Our first predicament is the poor condition the crucifix is in. It's obviously coated with a layer of filth that will make it impossible for the scanner to perform an accurate analysis. We must restore the crucifix first, if the scanner is to work properly.
Well, let's restore it then. You can do it, can't you, Clive?
I'm afraid not. I'm an anthropologist, not a restoration specialist. That sort of job must be performed by Dr. Oliver, the museum's finest art restorer. She just happens to work down the corridor at the restoration laboratory. She's there at this very moment.
Yes, let's go talk to her now.
Hold on, there's another problem. In 3 days, the museum will be opening an exhibition on Mayan art. We're already behind schedule, and Dr. Oliver is overwhelmed with work, trying to restore all the pieces for the exhibition. I'm truly sorry, but you'll have to wait for the doctor to finish her work before having the crucifix restored. And I doubt that will happen for at least 3 days.
3 days? No way. I can't wait 3 days. Professor Silva's waiting for me in California.
This is unbelievable, Brian. You're already thinking of leaving me here defenseless?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I can't wait for 3 days either. I'm gonna talk with this doctor and try to get her to restore the crucifix tonight.
Oh dear. You can try to, Brian, but I'm warning you. Susan Oliver is not an easy woman to sway. If I were you, I certainly wouldn't dare make such a proposition until she's completed all her work for the exhibition.
Well, I have to try. You said she was next door, right?
Yes, through the first door on the left when you leave my office. Good luck, my friend. You'll be needing it. Listen here, Gina. What do you say if we take a little stroll around the museum and I show you some of its hidden mysteries?
A stroll?
I see you haven't changed a bit, Clive. Anyway, we'll meet up here in a little while.
I don't know. Well, all right. Let's take a stroll.
Hello? Dr. Oliva?
Yes, who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. My name's Brian Basco. I brought you an object to be restored. It's a crucifix which...
Listen, boy, this wretched son of Uxitsa has taken me 2 weeks of work to finish. And all of the numbered objects on these shelves here have to be restored by the time the Mayan art exhibition opens in 36 hours.
But this is an emergency, Doctor. There are lives at stake.
My life will be at stake if the items on those shelves aren't ready for the exhibition, all right?
The woman didn't get the same treatment though. Gotta make her look traditionally beautiful. Lame. I know. In the third game that changes. But yeah, it took them a while until they understood how to put woman. Okay, do I have to read it or did he say it? I don't know. Doctor, it is of the utmost importance that you restore this crucifix right now.
Doctor, it is of the utmost importance that you restore this crucifix right now.
Okay.
Look here, boy. Didn't I make myself clear? I have to restore all of the numbered items on the shelf. Every last one. In 36 hours. If I don't have a hernia first, that is.
What is the... Oh, sorry, I don't have to read it.
What is the son of Uxitsa?
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition. A stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been working to restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks. I have no doubt that it will be the centerpiece of the exhibition.
You must take... Why do I keep reading it? I'm so used to read it out loud that I can do it when there's a dab. Anyways.
You must take pride in your work.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most prestigious of journals. So yes, I suppose there is a reason to feel pride.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
I'm a specialist in art. A professional, if you know what that word means.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless piece that it won't be placed in the exhibit until the very last moment. It's held in a special vault that's kept at the ideal temperature and humidity needed to preserve the mask.
Okay.
Just what does your work consist of?
My job is to restore works of art. And let me tell you something. No one in the world does it better than I do.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm using a small lathe to clean up any flaws on the object. Then a laser smooths it out.
How are the pieces cataloged?
The museum uses the latest scanner, which examines the piece using radiation. After determining the age and makeup of the item, the database is searched and a report is issued. Of course, an expert opinion is required at that point.
Okay.
I thought a museum like this would have more resources.
Thinking is so simple. Don't you think I might work more efficiently if you leave me alone?
Am I going to keep yapping at her?
Must be pretty interesting to work in this museum.
It could be interesting if I were an employee, but actually, I'm a downtrodden slave. I've been asking for an assistant to help me get this department in shape for months, and the only thing I get back are letters about a lack of funds. They're a swarm of parasites, I'm telling you!
Yeah. Alright.
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
Fine. I love the casual skeleton there. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. I definitely feel like more and more we have had better representation of women and more
Let's go,
women
lesbians,
with...
let's go!
Oh my god!
Let's go, lesbians, let's go! Here we go, lesbians. Here we go, lesbians, come on! Oh, let's go, lesbians! Oh my god.
Hi Raiders! Welcome to my stream! How is everyone doing? Thank you Clicky for the raid! How is everyone today? What were you playing? I hope you had fun! Okay, if anyone doesn't know me, I am Moon. I use she, her, or she, they pronouns. I have 23 years old, and today we're playing a graphic adventure of 2001, where we are trying to learn the secrets of a antique crucifix while the mafia chases us.
Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
Oh my god!
Let's go, lesbians, let's go! Here we go, lesbians. Here we go, lesbians, come on! Oh, let's go, lesbians!
I'm dying!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Hi Raiders again! How is everyone doing? Oh my god. Yeah, what were you all playing? Oh my god, wait, I'm going to... I'm fine. What were you playing, guys? I hope you had fun. If you need to raid and run, don't worry about it. If anyone needs to leave, please feel free to do. My main interest here is that everyone is comfortable, so please don't be forced to stay. And yes, let's go lesbians! It's like my first slogan in this channel. Please, here we love lesbians. As a fellow bisexual, I can't leave just my sisters hanging, you know? Anyways. Oh man, I wasn't expecting to raid. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for the raids. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the more women leading the writing and designs for them, that reminds me so bad of... Oh, where is the gate? Wait, hello? Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. That reminds me so bad of the story of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. The changes in her design along the years have been insane. I love them so much. Okay, now we need to make Dr. Oliva have our crucifix, so I'm wondering if I can change it?
Some of the objects have a numbered sticker under them. The number must show what order they're supposed to be restored in. Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored.
Nice! Okay.
Done. The doctor didn't even notice.
I mean, she's pretty focused on her work. We were playing Raptor Boyfriend, an Otome game, and wanted to share the love. That's so cool. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you enjoyed. How's this game so far? It is pretty well. It's a... Sorry, why did it change again the screen? It's a game that I already played. It's a graphic adventure of the 2000s, and I'm loving it so far. It's been so
like
long
some sort of
since I
pumpkin
played it
powder container.
for the last time,
This might come
so
in handy.
I'm just trying to, you know, remember how to do everything. For now, I think we have it. Yeah, we were getting raised by a dinosaur on a skateboard.
Should be a briefcase full of varnish. I'll take this one here.
What in the Jurassic Park
Colorless,
fuck is
but it
Raptor
could
Boyfriend?
come in handy.
Allison! Allison, my dear, have you ever heard of Hatful Boyfriend? Because that's about beards, baby. There are There are dating simulators for everything. Hatful Boyfriend was a fucking vibe. That's a very good comparison, I think. Yes, I know. I should play some of those dating sims at some point. I don't know if anyone knows, but I played the dating sim of Dead by Daylight some time ago. It was very funny.
No.
Why do you want to get into the wastebasket?
It's empty.
Okay, well, you could just have told me that. You know, there might be things useful there. Don't just say no when I tell you to do something. This must be the storeroom where the son of Uxitsa is, right?
No doubt about it. The laboratory for doing analyses has got to be behind this door.
I see. Damn, look at that dinosaur. Oh wait, this is the laboratory. I mean, do we call him laboratory? Yeah, restoration laboratory. And
I
this
can
is.
see that Gina and Clive have gone on that casual little stroll around the museum. There's no doubt about it. Clive's the same old guy as ever. He'd ignore his own mother to chase after a woman.
Oh, so that's what he meant. And this is Clive's office. Interesting. All right. Let's see if he says something about the dude that is watching
There's
us.
not a soul in the street. Just that munchkin over there, who seems to be waiting for someone.
Munchkin? What does that mean? It comes as offensive to me for some reason. I don't know what that is, but it seems offensive. I have questions about this Diva's interior design test. I know, it's a museum, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Look at pair of books.
Let's see. This is a 2-volume treatise on anthropology.
Can we grab them?
I was never very interested in this subject, but I may need the books to find my way around the museum. Hey, look what was hidden under the books on the table. It's an X-shaped crack.
Oh!
Kind of looks like a keyhole to open a lock.
Do we have something?
The way it's shaped, it'd be a spiffy bottle opener.
How do we open that? Wait, how do we open that? Oh, dude, I forgot about it.
I wouldn't mind
Everything.
lifting that skull, but I don't think Clive would ever forgive me.
Why do you want that? Why do you want to steal a skull, Brian? What do you have in your mind? Okay, let's see what else there is around this game. A coffee machine? Okay. Can we do a coffee?
Impossible! It's out of coffee!
That's very sad. Okay. Hello? A janitor.
Hello?
Hey, you're a friend of Clive's, aren't you? I saw you come in with him and that hot babe.
Yes, my name is Brian. Brian Basco.
Brian? Dude, what a name! Are you a geek or what? I'm Willie. I'm in charge of administration here at this dump.
Administration? You mean maintenance and all that, right?
No, dude. I mean, I'm gonna snack you silly if you don't quit yapping. I'm not a maid, I'll have you know. This whole museum would go to pot if it wasn't for me. And besides, you should know that I run my own small business.
Okay, guy, calm down. What kind of small business are you running?
Let's just say I represent a laboratory equipment factory. Here, take one of my cards in case you need any of our fine products.
Okay.
William P. Dustin, laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind.
Ooh, why? You know, this smells illegal. I want to slap this man. Yeah, I get it. I get it so bad. He gives me "you don't even need alcohol" vibes. Me too. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, talk to me about this business of yours, bestie.
About that business of yours?
Oh.
Hello? Hey, Mr. Potter! Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure to do business with you. What do you need this time? 100x eyepiece for an optical microscope? I'll have to see if they're in stock, but I probably can. Let me check with the warehouse, okay? Call me back in 10 minutes. Sure. We'll discuss price later. Same to you, Mr. Potter. See ya. Hey, dude, let's drop the small talk. I got other affairs going on.
Alright.
Well, you know how it is. Business is business.
Okay, goodbye.
He's
He's
okay.
going up the stairs. Let's see where to.
He's stealing from the museum, right?
Look at him jive along.
I'm sorry. Look at him. He know. Wait.
No way! Willie knows the combination to get into the analysis laboratory. I don't know how he got the combination because I highly doubt he's authorized to go in there. Now I think I know where the laboratory equipment factory that Willie supposedly represents is really located.
Oh. I see. Okay. Okay. Let's wait until he's back. Let's see what's here.
I don't know much about art, but this all looks amazing.
Look at statue.
I guess it's some Mayan god.
Push? If he can't even take Gina to a shower, I don't think he can push a statue.
It's impossible to move.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a human figure dressed as a king with some kind of bowls at his feet. I guess those objects represent the offerings the Maya made to their kings and gods.
Look at Mayan object. Oh, I can steal from them. Let's
I
go.
don't think I'll be needing any of that right now.
Boo, boring. Okay.
I better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides, I can't think of what I'd use it for.
Okay, you don't want to steal anything. What are we doing here? Anyways. This is what I have to endure. Okay. Look, he's back. Are we British? Because we happen to love stealing artifacts. Yeah, no, we are from the USA. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Brian was British.
Hi, Willie. Hey, man. How's it going?
Okay, now talk to me about that business.
Yeah?
Oh, what was the name of the factory you represent?
What was the name of that factory you represent?
What factory? Oh, yeah. It's called, Lab-O-Matic. Yeah, that's it. Lab-O-Matic. Cool name, huh?
Well, how do you find time to do your work here at the museum and hold this position as a representative?
I'm glad you asked me that. Look, get it, guy?
Oh.
That's just the way it has to be. I'm telling you, I'm a professional, and I know how to deal with all the little tasks like
I don't...
Wait, I need to read that. Have to run to work, but hope you have a great rest of stream. Take good care of my gigabytes for me. Hope to catch more of your streams soon. Thank you so much, Clicky. I hope you enjoy your work. Bye-bye. Okay, so he's absolutely zonked right now. I think so. Sorry, let's keep the talk. I think
Hi,
I
Willie.
talked to him about... I was
yeah.
talking to him about the business.
Look, I'm not sure yet, but I might be needing a specific lab tool. Did you get it for me?
Sure thing. I'll get you the goods cheap, but always high quality stuff, of course. When you know what you
Alright.
want, just let me know. I'll ask the guys down at the factory to see if we got the goods. If so, you'll have it here in a flash. But we only take cash.
Okay.
And
What?
What can you tell me about Dr. Olivab?
what can you tell me about Dr. Oliva?
That crazy doc? She's a hysterical pain in the butt. She's one bitter obsession piece about her work. You can tell I don't like her, huh? She's always breathing down my neck over something or other. And besides that, she's damn ugly. Your little friend Clive?
Boo.
Now there's one cool guy. And I'm not just saying it because you're gonna repeat it to him. I don't kiss up to nobody.
Willie, shut up. I noticed the coffee machine upstairs is out of coffee.
I noticed the coffee machine upstairs is out of coffee.
Yeah, it went dry this afternoon.
When are you gonna refill it?
When are you gonna refill it?
Listen, man, don't be so demanding. Yesterday, I put the last package left in the storeroom, so I can't do anything about it right now.
Well, I could sure use a cup of joe. Isn't there anything you can do to get it to make just one more cup?
Just one more cup? Of course. You can go up to it and softly whisper, "Nice little machine. Couldn't you serve me one more cup of coffee, please?" I'm telling you, no. If it's out of coffee, it's out of coffee. And there's nothing more to it. It's all that crazy Dr. Oliva's fault. She is one sick lunatic. She must put away 20 ice mochas a day. No wonder she's so edgy all the time, the old bat.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
I don't want to take.
let's
See
sleep.
ya.
Okay. Let's go up. And okay, what can we do? There is not a lot that we can grab if Brian doesn't want to steal from innocent people. Oh, what is that?
No, that won't do me any good.
Why don't you want to steal from the trash?
There's something inside. Let's take a look.
There we go.
It's an empty package of coffee.
Grab it.
I don't know what I'd need.
Grab it.
There's an empty package.
Yeah,
I
grab
don't know what
it.
I'd need that for.
Oh, dude, this. Okay. Okay, he doesn't want it. Okay, I get it. Then you won't have it. Is this going to be one of the CSI things? Like, let's use the panel or something? Oh, I can. I had to try. I probably have to put the talcum here and wait until 1, 2, 3, 4 until Willie presses it or something. Imagine if we made it. That would be so fucking funny. Alright, let's try putting the colorless varnish.
Good idea. Go for it. Now I can't touch any of the keys. If I leave a fingerprint behind, it would ruin the entire plan. The next thing I have to do is get Willie to enter the combination that opens the door, so his fingerprints are left behind on the right keys.
Okay, we can do that. We can call him, right? Or we can actually ask him, right?
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Blah blah blah.
Listen, I wanted to ask you something about the analysis laboratory.
Shoot.
Oh shit! I don't think he's gonna
I
give
noticed you have to
it
type
to
in a
us like
combination
that.
to open the door. You wouldn't happen to know it, would you?
Sorry, dude. I'm not allowed into that lab.
I
Crazy.
saw that only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Yeah, I guess the stuff they've got up there is worth a lot of loot, so they keep a lid on it. Plus, there's a stone mask up there right now for this dumb exhibition. Must be pricey. It's called the Sonny You Cheesy or something like that.
Oh my
It has
god.
a big ruby stuck on his forehead. If I could get my hands on that, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The business. I'm not sure yet, but I might be needing a specific. Yeah, I still can
Look,
tell
we know what you
him.
want, but we.
Shit. Okay. I can tell him anything specific if I speak to him. Maybe I should call him or something.
That doesn't seem like.
Okay. But if we just use it?
Good idea. I'll call Willie and try to get him to enter the analysis laboratory. That way, I can try to find out the access code. I hope
Cool.
the number on that business card he gave me is his real phone number.
There he is.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Frank Steiger. I'm a friend of Mr. Potter's. He told me you could furnish me with some products that I need.
Sure. It's a pleasure to do business with a friend of Mr. Potter's. He's one of my best customers, you know. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Do we know each other, Mr. Steiger?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Well, anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, I was interested in some eyepieces. Yeah, eyepieces for optical microscopes.
Whoa! This must be repeat request night. Seems like everyone's looking for the same thing.
Come again?
Nothing, Mr. Stagger. Just running off at the mouth. Tell me, what kind of eyepieces do you need? I can tell you I got a nice set of 100Xs.
Well, I was looking for some 200X eyepieces, actually.
200, huh? Well, I'll have to check the warehouse. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll tell you if we have any in stock.
Okay, talk to you soon then.
Talk to
Okay.
you soon, Mr. Steiger.
So he's going to the
He's
laboratory
coming up
now, right?
I'll hide behind here.
There he goes. Look at him dancing around. Nice.
I should wait for Willie to leave the lab before going in there myself. It'd
Okay.
be embarrassing for the two of us to run into each other.
Okay, let's go in and out. Is he back? Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go.
Now I can't touch any of the keys. If I leave a fingerprint behind, it would ruin the entire plan.
Dummy, you need to use the talk.
Perfect. Now I can tell which keys have Willie's fingerprints on them and guess the combination. I'll only dust the keys that have varnish on them. Cool. Now I can tell Willie's fingerprints apart from mine, no problem. And it looks like the varnish dried completely with the powder on it. So now I can press the keys without having to worry about erasing the fingerprints.
Okay,
The numbers that make up the code are 1, 3, 7, and 8. All I have to do is figure out the right combination. If I remember right, when I saw Willie enter the combination, the sounds the keys made went something like...
okay, Brian, thank you. That wasn't necessary at all. Let's try some random ones.
Yeah, that's it. 8137. I won't forget that combination.
Oh. Okay.
It's pretty dark in here.
Okay.
I'd better not
Okay, a
turn on the
music
light.
motive, yay.
Don't
I
know when to
know.
find me here.
Oh my god, I'm fine. I almost died there. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, that must be the son of Utsitsa.
It looks like a thermal chamber used to keep pieces of art under ideal conditions of temperature and humidity. The son of Uxitsa, star display at the Mayan art exhibition has gotta be in there.
Golden object. Is that the key?
It's an old key or...
The key!
Maybe I'll find a place to use it.
The key
Well,
for Clive's
how about
office.
that? There was a note under it. Let's see. Clive, here is the ancient Aztec key all clean and polished like you requested. Next time don't wait so long before having it cleaned. It was disgustingly filthy. See you next Monday. Signed by a guy named Ron. So the key belongs to Clive. Well, I'll just give it to him later.
Yeah, okay. Can we...
Locked up...
Oh, okay. Why are all the first aid kits locked? Like, what if I don't know, need something quick? Uh-oh. There's a camera there. Well, I don't care. Wait, if there's a camera there, no one is noticing what Clive is doing? Because let me tell you, that's pretty weird. Okay, what do I do now? I'm here.
This must be the high-tech scanner that Clive was talking about. It looks like it can date and analyze the makeup of a piece of art, as well as performing a morphological study on the piece in order to catalog it using an enormous database. It will undoubtedly help me find out more about the crucifix once I've had it restored.
Yeah, first aid kits are meant to be accessible, that's like the whole point, but no. Every single one of them is fucking logged. Fix your secret laboratories. Can we get that? Can we, like, grab it?
Impossible unless I open the thermal chamber first.
Okay, then open the thermal chamber first, Brian.
Let's take a peek. I know it can't be opened manually. I think you have to push that button over there to open it.
Jesus Christ, then press it!
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Oh,
Susan Oliva.
Name invalid. Access denied.
Name invalid?
I don't think I'll get it to open that way.
Okay. Well, now I have the key of Clive's office, so we might take a little peek on what's there.
Yes! I bet the key fits perfectly.
Yo!
Aha!
Is that
What
money?
we have
Grab the
here,
money, Brian!
Hidden safe.
Device.
It's a voice.
Oh, get the
Well,
voice recorder.
Okay. I'll just borrow it from Clive for a while. Then I'll give it back to him.
Of course!
No, I'd never steal money from anyone. Especially not a good friend.
Well, I'm sorry, we're getting chased by the Mafia. I guess we could take some advantage.
It looks like a bunch of documents and stuff. No way! I can't take Clive's private documents.
Okay, Brian, you're boring.
I can't go out of the office and just leave the hidden safe open.
Then close it! Why don't you do things automatically? Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we can use... Oh. Maybe we can use the recorder with her.
Excuse me, Doctor. Could you tell me your name again?
Dr. Susan Oliva. It's marked clearly on the door.
Well, sorry. Oh, there she goes again. He's so dumb, how did he get into university? I don't know. It's not only that he even got in university, he literally finished it. A fucking grade on physics. It's crazy. It's so easy to steal too, like, we've had so many opportunities, now we can just steal this giant artifact, right?
Alright, let's see if the plan works.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan.
Name invalid. Access denied.
What in the world? Oh, the battery went dead right when I needed it. I'll take the battery out of the tape recorder. Gotta find a battery with some power.
Oh my god, okay. Again with the artifact stealing, fuck it up, classic Lara Croft. Listen, we have plans, okay? We have plans. Okay, how?
I need to have the crucifix restored first.
Okay,
It can be dangerous. I won't play around with that unless it's for a good reason.
Lado.
It looks like the ones used for wine tasting.
What?
Let's see if it fits.
I don't know about you, but I've never tasted wine with
Perfect. It's
this.
like... Well, this is a good opportunity to check whether you can restore some of a dead battery's energy by lowering its temperature.
I thought it was by heating it up.
Let's remove the battery from the ladle. The battery is definitely frozen. I hope it'll make the tape recorder run now.
Alright.
Voila! I hope the recorder will work now.
Let's try our best. Okay, let's go.
I hope the battery lasts long enough.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan Oliva.
Identification verified.
Woo!
Good evening, Dr. Oliva. Please remember that the chamber will automatically close in 30 seconds.
Okay, we have 30 seconds.
It worked!
Yeah, just grab it.
I shouldn't do this, but I've already had to do so many other crazy things tonight. I hope nothing serious happens to it once it's outside the thermal chamber.
Yeah, no, I'm sure everything will be fine.
You'll never get the ruby out with your fingers. It's wedged in really tight.
Wait.
Good idea.
Oh my
Use it
god,
to get the
I am
ruby.
still crazy at this game.
Cool! It worked!
Look at this ruby.
It's so big. It must be worth a small fortune.
Wait. And if I remember correctly, now if we come back here, we can... The laser!
Let's see if
Oh
I can put
god.
this one in place of the one that's already there.
Oh my god.
Fantastic! I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now I'll wait for the doctor to come.
Go, doctor, go. We're ruining the life of this poor woman.
It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha now.
Uh-oh.
Listen, doctor. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You just keep working as though nothing happened, and I'll sweep up the pieces of that figurine. Just wait and see. No one will ever miss it.
No, my hands aren't what they used to be anymore. I couldn't even peel an almond if I had to.
Uh-oh.
Doctor, you gotta snap out of it. Anyone can make a mistake.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure.
Okay,
First,
I
my
think...
husband has an affair with that floozy Dr. Kendall. Then my son becomes a Hare Krishna and runs away from home. And now this. If I can't keep my family together and I'm no good at my work either, what's the purpose of my life?
I think we just provoked her an existential crisis.
Cheer up. It wasn't your fault. It was the lasers.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair.
Yeah, okay, did we fuck up? Maybe we fucked up. Okay, okay. She wants a coffee. She wants a coffee.
I don't know what I'd need that for.
Well, she wants a coffee.
I don't know what... There's an empty pack...
Okay, you don't want to grab that. That's fine. I just thought maybe there were... Jesus Christ. Okay,
I believe it's nothing more...
There's... Okay, it's nothing more than a big cup. Okay.
Hey, that bowl there has something that looks a lot like coffee in it. I'm grabbing it.
Oh.
Maybe I can use this to make Dr. Olivas some coffee.
Now you want to steal coffee, of course. Alright. And maybe we can grab it and give it to Willie?
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That doesn't look like coffee to me. Anyway, those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can press it somehow. Shit. Okay, no, not here. Maybe... electric... Oh! Like that?
I might be able to use the lathe to grind the coffee beans.
I don't know how this works.
It worked like magic! Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground.
Okay. Okay. What about now?
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine, in case I get busted.
Fucking Christ. Alright. Are you gonna let me grab that now? So we can have the mark or something, the brand?
There's an empty...
Can you grab it?
Alright. It may be just what I need.
Jesus Christ, why did it took so long?
Okay, start pouring. Phew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a brand new package.
Nice. Okay, we're working this out. It might be work just as we intended.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. I'm gonna go fill up that junky coffee machine right away.
Nice, fucking finally.
This Willie guy's an unusual character. Well, let's see
Yeah,
if I
tell
can
me about
finally
it.
take this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor. I'll just wait one little moment so Willie has time to refill the machine. Okay, let's go.
Let's make that coffee to the doctor.
It's working now.
Nice.
Okay, I'll just get one.
It's not for you, Brian. We don't even know if that was coffee.
I hope it's nice and strong.
Alright. Dr. Oliver, I have your coffee.
Here, doctor, have some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not. I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time. Not even the feds.
Okay, well, maybe not the feds, maybe the mafia.
Munchkin Bob, I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't
Haha.
Gustav, my one-eyed pal. It looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me. Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot. We can wait here until they come out and grab them.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in.
Alright.
Man, it looks like the doctor is completely...
Oh my god, she passed out.
But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix. Excellent.
Poor girl.
It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where it came from and what it's for. I better go to the lab right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
Can we put back this where it belonged to?
That doesn't seem like a very...
Okay, you wanna keep it. Not my business. This guy feels little too natural controlling stuff. Isn't he meant to be meek? Oh!
Dude, what a weird night. Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb Man, who I have nothing against, of course. He may be a nerd, but he's a nice guy. And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
Well,
And you know what? It's about time I found out what that is. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner. So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that the crucifix is made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger. I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you. No!
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling sorry for him would get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts, and I totally forgot about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter and put inside of an old cabin. It was pretty obvious they were mainly interested in Gina. As soon as we got in the cabin, they tied her to a chair and started to beat the living daylights out of me. They put me to sleep once again with a well-aimed pistol whip at the back of my neck. When I woke up, I was all turned around and I thought my head was gonna explode.
okay.
Ouch! Oh, my aching head. Those wretched thugs smacked me up good. I swear these insane murderers are gonna pay for this. On top of it all, they stole everything I had on me. My wallet, my car keys, my piece of amber. Everything. I'll try to get my stuff back. But the first thing I've got to do is find out what they've done with Gina and try to get out of this huge mess in one piece. There's a fairly large crack in the middle of the door.
You're not expecting that pipsqueak over there to get you out of this mess, are you? He's such a sissy. I only hit him twice, and he was on the floor like a sack of potatoes.
I already told you everything I know. I was just with Johnny for a second or two, and he didn't tell me anything.
I'm starting to lose my temper, Gina. I want answers, and I want them now.
I already told you everything I know. I was just with Johnny for a second or two, and he didn't tell me anything.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything.
Okay. And here we are. The third chapter of this game. Okay. A bottle. We need to grab things. That's the first thing.
All-purpose cleanser. I'll take it with me, but there's no way I'm cleaning this pigsty up.
Okay, let's just fabric torn to shreds. Is that my shirt?
What? This is my shirt. Those jerks tore it to shreds.
Too bad.
They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store.
Okay, you don't want it.
It's one of those blower thingies that people once used to get the fire to burn hotter.
Alright, grab that.
I may be needing.
Is that... Wait. Broken glasses?
They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity.
Baby, you look better without them. Or probably, I don't know. A telephone, but it's
a pretty
broken.
old model. I only wish, but it won't work. The cable's been ripped out.
Yeah, alright. Can we look through the
There's
window?
such a thick layer of dust, I can hardly see through it.
Oh.
The glass is so filthy the light can barely get through.
Okay. Anything on the shelves?
I don't see anything I'm interested in.
Anything... Rag. A rag.
It's a chamois.
A what?
This might come in handy.
Okay. Can we... Nice!
Done. Now the chamois can be used for cleaning.
We can clean this?
Okay. That way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean.
Yep, that's a dessert. Alright.
Wow. Hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. Now the glass, although some windows just don't open. Doesn't matter anyway. It's too small to climb through.
Is it?
It's shut. There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice.
You could just break it, I'm gonna be honest. You could grab any fucking table here and break it, but okay. Electric plug? Unplug it? Oh god.
Done that. Now it'll start to defrost.
Okay.
Alright. Now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy.
Cool.
It's been a while. Let me see.
It's been 1 second, Brian.
The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water.
And the freezer drain. I remember when my sister and me were younger, we would laugh so much at this scene. Just because it looked like he was fucking peeing.
That's how I'll empty the water out of the freezer.
We were
Okay,
so stupid.
It looks like it's all empty now.
Yeah, now we can move it.
Okay, here we go. I think I can move it now that it's empty. Cool, a trap door. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer. It's locked closed with a padlock.
Yeah, how do we break it? Oh,
I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall.
okay.
I may be needing this.
I don't know what for, but of course. Is this some kind of American Knuckles or whatever they're called? Jesus. Alright. Um. mm, mm, mm. A crowbar.
Yeah, this should come in handy.
Cool, 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 cool. We can break it?
Yes, I'll try to pry the padlock off. Done! Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin.
Okay. Uh. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Guys, remember that I told you that there were some stereotypes on this game? You are about to meet some of them now. But if anyone even thinks I'm talking bad of them, I'll be very mad because they are drag queens, guys. You're gonna meet drag queens.
Alright, I think I can slip out under the cabin. I'll be careful not to go out through the front so they don't catch me. Here we go! I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
Hello. What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi,
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved.
to rescue you, but I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some Mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, well, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie, we're in a jam here too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time.
Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus fertilizer.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert, and that we'd get to Las Vegas much faster his way.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out. I bet he broke the bus himself to steal our money and leave us here with the rattlesnakes.
Well, I see you're not doing much better than me. But I'm sure we can work together to find a way out of here. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are dangerous and might do away with her at any moment. And you girls have to help me.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you less and less every day. Who is this Gina woman? Why are they holding her captive in that cabin? Who are those guys you say you're running from? And most importantly, who are you?
It's a long story, and we're running out of time. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you they're the bad guys. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Mariola. Charmed.
And I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. We'll help you out. Do you have a plan, dear?
A plan?
Of course. A plan to free your girlfriend and get us innocent lambs out of here.
She's not my girlfriend, and, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
She's not your girlfriend.
A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime, I'm gonna rehearse my new dance move.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to my tan.
And I'm going to rest for a while. I'm simply exhausted.
Got it. Hey, don't you want to hear my plan?
Why don't you just wait until you got everything ready? Okay, Luscious?
Okay. Don't wear yourselves out, girls. Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. I can't waste a single moment. Gina's life is in jeopardy. Let's get down to work.
Yay! Oh man. I love them so much. Look at Mariola. I love her. And look at Lula. Yes, you can make fun of them because of those pants. They are horrendous. Okay. Let's go into the bus.
Wow, what a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down in back.
Okay, let's start stealing, yeah? Sunglasses, can we get that?
It's okay. I'm sure the girls have plenty.
Nice.
Maybe I'll show how thoughtful I am by giving them to Gina as a present.
Oh, Gina. We love Gina so much. And this man is completely in love.
It looks like a handle to something. Like a flashlight, maybe. It wasn't a flashlight after all. It's a handheld vacuum. I know I can use this.
Yeah, we can.
It's full of lipstick. Well, I'll just grab whichever. I don't plan on using any myself, but I might use it for something else.
Okay. What is this?
I think it's the axle, but it's strange. The crank that the driver uses to turn the axle is missing.
Okay. Wait. Can we put this
I
here?
don't see any reason. That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Okay, well, I thought... What about the crowbar? No, that wouldn't work. Okay, let's go.
It has a security closure system.
Why
You need
is
a key
it-
to get it open.
Why do you need a key to open the
I can't do that without
refrigerator?
the key.
Look at those boots.
There, let's just say, stellar? Yeah, that's the word, stellar.
My mom used to have some boots that they were like this, and she wore them so good.
No thanks, they're not my size.
How do you know that? How do you know that they're not your size, coward? Needle and thread.
It looks like shoe repair thread, and there's a needle next to it.
We can get that.
I'll take the needle too. Maybe I can use it somewhere.
Yeah, we can. I don't remember where, but we can. Let's talk to Carla.
Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble, so I took a pill I keep just for these occasions. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So I had a Turkish passion in the evening. I invented that nectar-like delight, by the way. Ooh, sister, you can't imagine what happened. It's like I was frozen in space. My graceful body seemed to weigh a ton. Just horrid. I'm feeling a tad better today, but I'm still a bit peaked. I need to get some beauty sleep.
fair? Are you gastrically challenged? What kind of question is that?
Are you gastrically challenged?
Well, look, they're just momentary bouts of pain. You know, once in a while, you overburden your...
Okay.
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let me try one of those pills you take, would ya?
Darn, I just ran out. When I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and dropped the other one, which fell through that grating on the floor.
And you say that if you mix those pills with alcohol, it knocks you out cold?
Let me tell you, honey, that mix is a time bomb, and the effects last for hours.
Okay.
You mentioned the Turkish passion. What's in that?
Oh, that's a woman's secret, my love. My delectable blends are renowned. That Turkish passion is one of my personal favorites. But I've created many more. There's the Gentle Frenzy, Black Autumn, Love Juice, Brandy Alexandra.
Hey, that's my
Anyway, there's a
name!
million, and they'll all drive you wild.
I've seen that you keep your fridge under lock and key.
Yeah, that's Lula and Mariola's doing. Those gossiping wenches accuse me of eating uncontrollably and put that lock on the icebox.
They haven't given you the
They
key.
haven't given you the key, have they?
No, they are hell-bent on controlling me, especially with the butter. Is it my fault if I can't resist the bread and butter?
And you have no idea where the key is?
No, I know it's hidden somewhere on the bus, but no matter how hard I look, I never can find it. I don't know where those anorexic...
Wow! Okay, let's not. Stereotypes. It's fine, Moon. This is a game from 2001. Breathe.
Have you tried opening it with a hairpin? It always works in the movies.
Yeah, I've tried it all. With a screwdriver, too. And a nail file. But nothing seems to work on that damn lock.
Can you think of any way to set my friend Gina free and get us all out of here?
Listen, sweetie pie, I'm in no condition to be thinking. But besides brawn, you seem to have brains. So I'm sure you'll dream something up. What I can tell you is not to trust that Gina girl much. She's got more lizard in her than my nicest purse.
Have you been together for long?
Have you been together for long? Lula, Mariola, and you?
Mariola and I have been together for over 15 years.
Aw.
Back then, our stage name was Hernandez and Fernandez. Times were crazy, and our show was just divine. About 5 years back, we met Lula and created the Divas. Since then, we've acted as a threesome on the best stages this country has to offer.
Aw.
We've had huge success.
Okay.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie.
Alright, alright. We don't have a lot to work with.
I can't see anything from here, but the pill Carla dropped must be down there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The trunk. Is there anything in the trunk?
One of those typical prop trunks that actors and singers use. I think I'll take a look and see what's inside. A basketball! It's deflated and needs some stitching, but it might be of use.
Okay. Anything
Let's
else?
take another look. Well, that was the only interesting thing in there.
Okay. Let's talk to Lula.
Lula! Hey, you know, your face sure looks familiar. I'm certain I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't think so. Unless you see me in one of our shows. But frankly, big boy, you don't seem like the type of guy that goes to the places where we usually act.
Yeah, you're right. I must be mixing you up with someone else, but, I'd swear. Oh, whatever. Forget it. I don't want to interrupt your rehearsals anymore.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a lot of talking.
No.
Why don't you want to talk to Mariola?
Why bother the woman when she's so relaxed? She's in the midst of an intense tanning session.
Oh, okay. Can we grab this?
Tanning oil. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
Okay. Where can we go? Oh, wow! Okay, we have a map. This is something we didn't have before. We have the drag queen bus, the cabin of the thugs. Let's go in order. What's this?
An airplane graveyard. And as far as I can tell, most of them are military aircraft. From around the time of World War II, I'd say.
Okay. And that's the cabin. Okay, that's interesting. I think I have a vague idea of what we have to do.
It's
A helmet.
from World War II. Infantry, not a pilot. It's a bit old, but it might save me from any other punches.
I don't think we're gonna use that for that, baby. Okay.
It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up.
A machine gun. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that didn't.
It's all blocked up by the rust and years of disuse. I'd have to grease it up really well in order to use it. Wow. It's a string of bullets for the machine gun. It's in good shape, and I could actually use it if I find some bullets to fill it up.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Anything else that we can look at? I guess not. At least not for now.
It's unbelievable how much combat planes have changed. Imagine the pilot's face if they put him at the controls of an F-18.
I have no idea what that
I wouldn't
is.
mind putting myself in the fighter pilot's seat for a minute, but I shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea to get into a plane that crashed.
Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. It happened again. Okay. Let's go to the path. This looks like an oil platform.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years.
Okay. A puddle of oil just there. Okay.
Undoubtedly petroleum. I wonder how long it's been pumping away.
Stop oil well?
What for? It's bringing up black gold. Besides, it might tip the thugs off as to my whereabouts.
Oh, okay. I'm sure we had to do something here. With this?
Yeah, I like the idea of tinting the lenses so it looks darker through them. Let's try.
I'm sure that's not how sunglasses work.
Done.
Oh wait, this needed
Hey, I'll try to
stitching,
stitch
right?
it. Oh, that turned out better than I expected.
Look at Brian, he knows how to stitch. Good boy.
Let's see if I can blow it up with this doohickey. It worked! You can't even tell where I stitched it up.
Nice, alright. Okay.
It's large and the shadow it casts provides a little shade from the sun.
We can do a lot else. Then we have this thing.
I think there's someone over there. I'm afraid he's not one of the good guys. He looks like a buff type of guy that might shoot you in the back. He must be guarding that barn or something. I can't let him see me.
Okay.
I'll take a peek through that crack there. Inside is the chopper they used to bring us to this desert. Of course. Now I understand why that lummox is there. They're using the barn as a hangar and he's guarding it.
Can we go
I'll
inside?
enter through the rear window.
Look at us. Anyways, look at us. All right.
He shoots well. Every single can has gone through the hoop.
Okay. Jesus Christ, how many?
It's a beer can. I guess my arm is long enough to reach out and grab it, but I don't want to take the risk that he'll see me.
Okay. Is there anything useful there? Or no, we just leave.
Could beat me at this sport. I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
Okay.
Can,
And I'm guessing you don't want to talk to him?
I'll enter through
Wait, can we talk to him? I don't think we can talk.
No way. If he catches me in here, he'll liquefy me.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no talking. Alright. So there are some spaces that we don't know how to use. Then in short, sip it like a code, your voice sounds like you eat cement. Oh my god. And this is the last spot. Oh my god.
Wow. Looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here.
Wait.
Although judging by the look of that train car, the tracks must be from the 1800s.
I remember things. We need to do something with peanuts. I remember this part.
I wonder what kind of ants inhabit this area.
Why don't you figure it out?
No, thank you. Didn't you see the naked jungle? Danger, explosives. Why waste the energy?
Is it empty?
Empty.
Of course it's empty. Okay.
Pretty rickety. I don't think it would hold the weight of a person. I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me.
Okay. Can you look at the shed?
There are probably some explosives left in there. Man, it is really stuck.
Fuck. Oh, with the crowbar?
That won't do any good. The door's so jammed there's no space to stick the crowbar into.
Oh. Okay.
It's an old freight car. Let's see what's inside. Yuck! Ugh, it doesn't smell very good in here.
A bucket.
It's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the train tracks. No, I'm not going to take the whole bucket full, but I will take one screw.
Okay.
It's long, so it might be good for something. One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. They must have tar or something like that inside.
Tar? What is tar?
This barrel here is the only one that's closed. Let's see if I can get it open. I wonder what's inside. peanuts. I wonder how long
Yes,
they've
I
been in the
knew there
barrel.
was peanuts involved. Okay.
Just a bunch of
Peanuts.
useless thingamajigs.
Thingamajigs.
I don't see anything that interests me.
Nothing else?
The face is broken, and the hour hand is missing. It's very old. I don't think it can be fixed. Being that busted, I better not touch it.
Okay. Alright, okay. I think we have everything that we can grab. Right? Wait!
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The top of the screw might fit right into the opening on the peg.
Okay.
Presto! They fit together so well that I'll never be able to pull them apart again.
Oh. Oh, well. What now? What do I do with that? I was thinking on putting the cork thingy, no, the screw on the lipstick, but that won't make sense, I guess. Okay, so if I can't open that, it happened again, didn't it? Yeah, I'm showing this again. Shit. Alright. Yo, my Tamagotchi just had a baby? What? Oh my god, that's so cute. And is it... Which is it? And how are you gonna call it? Is it pretty?
I suppose Mariola took them off so she wouldn't get a tan line.
Wait.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, no.
Good idea. That way Mariola will think she has a darker tan. Careful, she better not notice. She didn't see a thing. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Oh, all right, take it. I think I already have a luscious tan. Tell me, honey, don't you find me irresistible?
Oh yeah, you're one hot babe with that tan. Thanks for the suntan oil. I don't plan on lying out in the sun, but I might need it for something else.
Okay. Any name suggestions? Oh, I'm so bad with names. Sam? Sam is an unisex name. Oh, wait!
That doesn't make sense.
Oh.
You won't get anywhere.
Okay, I just thought. I wonder what do I need that then?
They don't look too stale, but I'll pass on doing a taste test. I don't think that...
I think... Okay, wait. We need to get the pill from here, right? Drums, hi! How are you? How's everything going?
Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if Lady Luck is on my side. Bingo! There's the pill.
Yes! Okay, we got the pill! Nice! Okay, nice. Hi, I hope you guys are doing well. We are! Well, we have been kidnapped. And taken to a desert. But it's fine. Because I have plans. Yeah. I really thought we were going to use this on this.
You won't get any... She reminds me of someone, but I can't figure out who.
Okay. Okay. What if
I'll
we
enter
mix
through
the
the rear window.
pill with the beer? That will take him out. That will take him out, right?
Excellent choice. If what Carla told me about the effects of the pill being mixed with alcohol is right, this guy will go out like a light. Fast. But it's impossible to do it without him noticing. I have to distract him somehow in order to stick the pill into the can behind his back.
Okay. Okay. Distract him how? With the ball? It happened again. Sorry, it's because I accidentally go out of my screen.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Okay. Oh wait, maybe now we can grease this?
It's not the best kind of oil to grease it up with, but it should work. Alright, I think it'll work now. Let's see how that works.
It works!
Perfect. The cabin is within shooting range.
Nice. Now we just need bullets. Okay. Okay. What else can we do? Okay, wait.
Never thought it'd turn out so well.
Okay. I think we can...
Yeah, there's something to that idea. Maybe I can get Lula to admit who she really is and get her to distract the muscle man in the barn. Lula, come look!
Hey, big boy, I didn't know you liked sports. Hmm? Where did you get that basketball? Throw it to Lula. This is the ball from the first match I won my first title at.
I knew it! Give up the act, sister. You're Lou Lemaire, aren't ya? And I see you can still work wonders with a basketball.
Of course, I've still got the magic touch. Why do you think I was named most valuable player in the league 3 years in a row?
Too bad that all went by the wayside when you messed up that last basket in the 95 finals, huh?
It was a personal foul, for goodness sake. That vision impaired bat of a referee didn't see it. Those journalist leeches looked the other way. Everyone in the whole pavilion was blinded by my grandeur. But it was a personal foul.
Okay. Pipe down, Lula. That's all in the past now. Best not to stir up old memories. After all, who hasn't missed a basket at some point? When completely alone under the basket? While vying to win the NBA Finals? It really isn't that important.
Dare you insinuate that there was no foul,
No, of course not. Course there was a foul. On purpose, too. What's important now is you gotta help me out by distracting that guy I told you about. Being who you are, you won't have any problem with a little competition hooping cans into a bucket, will you? I'm sure you'll beat him easy, and that way you can soften the Studley thing up a bit.
All right, you win. But with two conditions. One, that all that hearsay about my past remains entre nous. I really want to protect Carla and Mariola from this. And two, well, look. Ever since ever since that personal foul that kept me from making that basket in the finals, I've been drained of my self-confidence. I'll probably prance up to the sky, and I won't know what to say or do. So, You have to come along and talk for me.
But that's impossible. I can't let him catch sight of me or he'll recognize me. He has to have seen me when they brought me in the helicopter.
Yes, I understand. Well, I've got it.
You do,
Listen, dear,
Lula. I
we have
believe
some
in
of those
you.
cutesy little receivers you place inside your ear. They blend in entirely. We use them for some of our cabaret acts. Here's the plan. I stick it in, and you use the walkie-talkie to whisper my lines to me. Tell me you love the idea?
I guess it's okay. Let's try it.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? This is private property, so you better vacate the premises.
Well, you see, didn't you say he was an Adonis?
Calm down, Lula. Tell him you were just passing through, that you saw what nice hoops he was shooting into the tank, and he's not bad.
Well, as I said,
Look
I
at
was
those
passing
boots.
along and
She's
saw
crazy.
he
I
tossed
love
those
her.
bands out that tank. And I said to myself, ooh, this guy's pretty hot. At basketball, that is.
Pretty hot. Very hot, you mean? I don't think you'll come across anyone that can shoot hoops like me.
Tell him you're not so bad yourself, and challenge him to throw from further away. That way, he'll get out of the way, and I can come right on in.
Well, to tell you the truth, hot stuff, I can shoot baskets just as well as you can. And from even further away.
Yeah, right. You must be joking, aren't you? You don't really think you can beat me?
Follow me if you dare, and I'll show you.
I shouldn't leave my post, but Rocco Wallace is always willing to take on a challenge. I'll laugh my head
Rocco
off
Wallace?
teaching this ditz a lesson.
Anyway, I see there are quite a few empty cans around here. Ooh, look at this.
How about that? I have to admit you ain't bad, but I can do better.
Alright.
Take advantage of this nice moment of privacy to do
You're
whatever
not
I
bad,
need to do.
but,
Yep.
I'm the best.
The pill.
Okay, I can spike the beer now that the gorilla's left his cage. There we go. I hope he finishes that can before opening another. I think he's coming back. Better take off so Biceps Boy doesn't find me and ruin everything at the last moment. Cross your fingers.
Crossing my fingers. Yes! He's done.
Man, that last sip of beer was a killer. I think I'm losing it. I better have another drink.
Oh, baby. Stay where you are.
Congratulations, it worked! He is so tired he can barely move. Hey pal, what? Feeling drowsy, are we?
What are you doing here, Pipsqueak? I don't know how you got out of the cabin, but as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna grind you into hamburger meat. Just wait for this dizzy spell to pass, and you're gonna get it.
You're in no state to be threatening anyone, Mac. When you snap out of it, if you do, we'll be long gone. Okay, we can't waste a second. I'll go open the barn door. That chopper will get us all out of this dust bowl.
Nice! We got it. Yeah, we just spiced up. Listen, it's to escape. It's to escape. There we go.
Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. And to get away, we can use the helicopter. Don't really know who's gonna fly the thing.
I do know. I remember that. I remember that part.
I can hardly move.
Yum, peanut butter. All right, maybe it will be useful at some point. I'd better carry it with the lid on.
Yeah, keep that jaw away from me. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? This mere little glass jar? And here I thought you were a tough guy.
It's not the jar that's dangerous. It's the wild ants in this area.
Ants?
Yeah, they go berserk over peanut butter.
Listen, you're worse off than I thought.
Think whatever you like, moron. See that wood left over behind there? It was a nice old rocking chair. A few days ago, I left a jar of peanut butter open on it. And when I came back a few hours later, the rocking chair was just as you see it now, with a million ants all over it.
Oh?
Yeah, whatever you say.
Does he mean this?
I'm in awe over those ants.
What the fuck?
No, they...
Does one of the queens know how to pilot a helicopter? Yes! It's not a spoiler, because I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, it is. One of them, it's crazy. They are so fucking cool. Okay, how can we do this? I know we have to do something with the peanuts here. I do remember that.
They're all empty.
I don't know why I have some kind... I have a memory
That
that
doesn't
it's
seem like a...
putting this on a barrel,
That doesn't make...
but they're empty, he says. Maybe it's this one.
Sure, I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel. No problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out.
Gunpowder? Wait.
Yes, no doubt about it. It's a barrel of gunpowder.
Okay. Well, we can put it on the helmet, right?
I don't think the helmet is the best. It might fall over.
Okay, what at the bucket?
I'm happy with the one screw I have.
Yeah, but, why don't the bucket? I know it's full with screws, but... Wait.
Well, using the helmet as a pot to make peanut butter may be a bright idea, but, I think I should put the peanuts in last.
Wait.
I wouldn't want it to break.
Oh! Oh! Okay! Okay! I think I remember! Yes! Yes! Okay. So we need to make peanut butter, and for that we need to open the fridge of the bus. So we go to the drag queen bus, right? No. Wait. No. I have this. There was a cube here. Yes! The bucket. Okay.
All right.
Oh my god, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have this. We have this shit done already. We have it. I'm crazy good at this game. I am crazy good. There.
Aha. Place the bucket at the bottom of the barrel so the gunpowder falls in when I screw the hole into the barrel.
Okay. Yes. And now we use the corkscrew and in the barrel.
I'll drill a hole in the barrel so the gunpowder falls out into the bucket.
Yes. Why do we do that though?
Sweet. Now the bucket's full of gunpowder.
Yeah. Now we have a bucket full of gunpowder.
Cool. There's enough gunpowder here to last quite a while.
What now? Wait.
The lipstick fits right into the slots on this string of bullets. Too bad it's not a bullet.
Wait.
I like that idea. Turning harmless lipstick into a high-caliber bullet. Yeah.
This is not how it works.
I'll dab a little gunpowder on the base.
But listen.
Ready.
Do it.
No need to put any more gunpowder on it.
A makeshift bullet with lipstick. I love this game so much. Okay, wait. What am I? Beauty is pain, I guess. I know. Oh my god, I'm dying. Wait, what's happening? What am I? Sorry. The game was acting weird. Jesus Christ! Don't dox me! Alright. Okay, I'm back in the game, thank god. Sorry, it's what old games have. Okay. No, I have this. So we can grab more of this pile of lipsticks?
Yes, I'm taking them all.
Yes!
With all these, I can make a bunch of bullets.
Exactly! Oh my god!
All right. With all this lipstick, I can make 100 pursefuls of bullets. Ready. There was just enough gunpowder to fill up all the lipstick holders. I'd better store all of the bullets in the same place. All right. I'll fill up the bullet belt. They just slide in. Huh, what a coincidence. There's exactly the same number of bullets as empty slots.
Plot convenience! That's perfect! I love plot convenience. I also don't enjoy being doxxed, surprisingly. I get it. Okay!
Well, here we go. A-okay. Now the machine gun is ready for firing whenever I might need it. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll use the machine gun to keep them pinned inside the house.
Nice! Now we just need the distraction. Don't dox me had moon quote potential. I'll add it later. I'll add it later then. Okay. Oh, what else can we need?
I can hardly move.
It's a wreck, and half the parts are missing. It must have been abandoned here years ago. I'm afraid I wouldn't get very...
Okay, with the crowbar?
It reminds me of one my dad used to have in the backyard. As a
before.
kid, I entertained myself by banging on it with a baseball bat. The truth is, I was a bit wild in those years. Yeah, it'd be nice for me to relive old times and unleash some of that pent-up rage I hold within.
You're lower than boss
Very therapeutic,
scum.
I assure you.
If I find out you had something to do with the way I'm feeling, get ready to suffer.
Okay. I guess he had his fun.
You better head straight for the cabin before Gustav and Theodore realize you ran away, weakling.
Our main character kinda has I'm a nice guy energy, I do have to say. I know.
I can hardly move.
Did we hit it? Oh, what is that? A piece of metal.
It's one of the footrests from the motorcycle. It fell off when I hit it with the crowbar. I may be needing this.
I can hardly move.
Okay. Yes! Yes! Wait! Give me that!
Yeah, I think they'll fit together somehow. Perfect! Now the lever's as good as new. It works! The door closed.
And I bet here's where the keys.
Let's see what's inside. The key.
I
But
knew
know what
it!
it's for.
The key from the fridge! We're going to finish this! Okay. Open it! Open it!
Let's see if I'm lucky. And this key is the one to the fridge. Well, let's see what we've got here. I'll grab the butter.
Fuck yes!
Looks like Carla didn't even notice. But I locked the door again just in case.
Why does the fridge have a lock, by the way? Apparently because someone eats a lot. I don't know, I hate that resource. They used it here. Okay. I didn't know they came with those. Do you know in One Piece when Sanji had to put a lock in the fridge so Zoro and Luffy didn't do the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I can use the helmet as a pot to melt the butter.
Yes. Nice. And
I
now...
don't think that's a good...
Okay, that's not... Okay.
Why would I want to fill...
Oh! Okay, I have it.
Okay, I'll put the peanuts in.
Yes.
Great, now all I have to do is heat it up so everything melts together nice and smooth.
Heat it up.
Ta-da! I'll have whipped up a lovely batch of peanut butter.
I haven't watched One Piece. I use the One Piece of my brain that handles time management and yeah, no, okay, fair.
I don't like...
Okay, I have to melt it. Where do I melt it? Oh, of course! Of course! The refrigerator! Ah! I have it! Go inside!
The idea of going back in there doesn't amuse...
Yes! Yes.
Good thinking. With the sun beating down on the freezer lid, it must be hot enough to fry an egg. Perfect for making that tasty peanut butter. Let's leave it on the burner a bit longer so that it melts into a smooth cream. I can use the spatula from the jar of real peanut butter to stir the mixture.
Peace out, I've got games of Fortnite to win and inside jokes to make. Bye, Allison!
Well, it's not real peanut butter, but I think it'll pass. And the color
Thank
is
you for
certainly
being
just like the
here.
real thing.
We are about to finish this level, guys. Oh, Allison is going to miss the Great Escape. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, we are going to finish this.
I'd rather leave the fake peanut butter inside the helmet.
Is everyone ready?
Well, it seems like a harebrained scheme, but why not? Can't hurt to try. Let's see. Let's see if those ants show any sign of life. Jeez! Unbelievable! This isn't happening. Wild beasts! Absolutely amazing! They've munched up the shack into a pile of sawdust. Luckily, the things inside have remained intact. There's enough dynamite to blow this whole place up.
Yes!
I don't think that... I better walk carefully with this stuff on me.
Okay, now we're going to the oil well. Oh my god, I remember everything.
Fine plan. If I choose the right moment to blow up the well, I can draw the goons' attention. Let's put the dynamite in place. The detonator goes behind this rock, which is perfect for protecting me from the blast. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll grab their attention by blowing up the oil well at just the right time. Everything is ready then. I'll go talk with the girls and put the plan in motion. Girls, listen to me. I've got something important to tell you. I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Oh, dear boy, start with the good news, please.
I've cooked up the perfect plan to set Gina free and get us all out of here. I'll need a bit of cooperation on your behalf, but it'll be easy, so don't worry.
So what about that bad news, darling?
Well, let's see. Do any of you know how to fly a helicopter?
A helicopter?
A helicopter?
Calm down, girls. It's no problem. Sergeant Hewitt reporting, sir. Reconnaissance pilot from the Bravo Division, sir. Windward Regiment, 2nd Battalion, Charlie, United States Marines, sir.
You're a Marine? Oh, that's awesome, Carla. I would have never guessed. Very well then, there's no time to waste. Go get your things and take them to the chopper. Then I'll explain the details of the plan and tell each of you what your mission is. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that we're flying out on a helicopter that doesn't hold all the stuff you've got in the bus. Please, just take what you need. Oh, good thing you brought just the essentials. And, hey, you don't expect him to be taking a bodybuilder along too, do you?
He's really a nice boy, Brian. He just needs someone to set him on the right path.
Us girls will take care of that. The poor guy just needs a chance in life. We'll give him just what he deserves.
Okay, whatever you gals want. The important thing is this. Listen. First, we're going to cause an explosion in that oil well to distract the one-eyed guy and his sidekick. You're in charge of that, Mariola. Don't worry, it'll be simple. I've got it all planned out. You just have to activate the detonator and run to the helicopter, okay?
And how will I know when to push the button?
We'll use radio transmitters. You'll each be wearing one, and I'll give you instructions over the walkie-talkie. Lula, are there enough transmitters?
Yes, sweetie pie. No problem. There are more than enough.
Perfect, then. Lula, we'll be taking advantage of your excellent marksmanship, so use the machine gun I set up for you in the airplane graveyard. It's got a great clear shot to the cabin. If the plan goes off without a hitch, the oil well will blow up and those thugs will run out of the cabin to find out what happened, which is when I slip in and free Gina. All right, when the thugs go back inside, you'll start to shoot at the cabin to keep them from running after us, since they'll have realized that Gina's gone. Understood?
Understood! It's gonna be so much fun to slaughter those pigs, but when do I make a run for the helicopter?
Let's see, you'll still be too far from here, and you've got to give us cover while we retreat. Mariola, Gina, and I will be on board the helicopter. We'll take off and go pick you up at the plane cemetery.
Okay, but don't forget about me.
Calm down, nobody's staying on land. Carla, you'll start up the engines as soon as Mariola gets back from the oil well, okay? Yoo-hoo, Carla!
Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going over this flight manual.
Flight manual? Carla, are you sure you know how to fly this bird?
Why, of course. I was just reviewing certain concepts. I've got more in-flight hours than a bald eagle.
And just about the same hairdo, you old hag?
Your insides are just eaten up with jealousy.
Come on, girls, don't claw each other's eyes out. Carla, we have 100% faith in you. In our prayers, too.
This is so exciting, girl.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like I'm on Charlie's Angels.
Okay, enough talk. Everyone get in position. Good luck to everyone. And to myself. Okay, let's make sure everything's set up. Hey, Mariola, are you in position?
Oh, yes, of course. Ready.
Okay, wait for my signal. Lula, are you ready?
Ready when you are, and mad about going into combat.
Perfect. Just stay alert. Carla, all set?
In position, sir. Sergeant Hewitt, prepared for takeoff.
Very good. You pay attention, too. A-okay. It's time. Let the party begin! Mariola, blow up that well!
What in the world was that?
Oh man, they blew up the well.
I don't like this one bit. We gotta call the Sandrettis.
The girl's gone.
Take cover! We're being ambushed! That's impossible, crazy broad.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, now we get Lula.
I'm on board!
And we fucking leave. Yes!
Oh, careful with that plane, Carla.
Come on, Carla, get us out of here!
Oh!
Wait, what's the matter now?
I broke a fingernail activating that damn detonator.
What a getaway, huh? You can't deny it. It was amazing! The helicopter ride? Well, let's just say it was pretty intense. Carla hadn't piloted a plane for years, and I admit my palms were a bit sweaty. But the important thing is that she got us to the part of Arizona where the Hopi people live. We thought we'd find more information on the weird crucifix there. Fortunately, I got the crucifix back along with the rest of my stuff when I went into the cabin to save Gina. And luckily the girls had all their wardrobe with them so they could lend Gina and me some clothes. We knew it'd be great to put on clothing better adapted to the part of the desert we were headed for.
Be careful, you guys.
You gals, too. And thanks for everything.
I can't stand goodbye. I always cry like a baby.
I promise, we'll go see your show as soon as we have time.
You better stick to that promise if you don't want to piss off a Marine, cutie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Goodbye, girls. I'll never forget you.
We won't forget you either. Bye.
Well, we're on our own.
You got a problem with that? Being alone with me doesn't make you uncomfortable, does it?
Of course not, silly.
Hey, don't get mad. I was just kidding.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Hurry up, let's find someone who knows about the Hopi Indians.
Maybe we'll get lucky and run across an actual Hopi.
I doubt it, but you never know. I saw a path behind here. Let's go. Wait, my bootlace came untied. I'll catch up with you.
I'm gonna take a look from up there.
Hey! Gina! 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 Answer me! Gina! No! No!
Drama.
Run away. Well, you can
Feeling sorry is not the answer.
Hey! Who are you? I didn't hear you come up.
I am Wupochim, last of the Hopi chiefs. The answer is to continue on your mission, not to feel sorry.
How do you know all this? I don't understand how you... Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Hopi?
I did, of course.
That's incredible. I'm here to find out the meaning of a crucifix of Hopi origin.
Show me the object.
This is it.
My young friend, this is not a crucifix. It is a sacred key.
A key? But it's not shaped like a key.
The way you are holding it in your hand. Press strongly on the upper part with your thumb.
Oh. Well, it sure looks like a key now. And what is it this sacred key opens?
It is the key to the sacred Hopi crypt.
The sacred crypt? And where is this crypt?
Right across from our village, on the highest peak, on the other side of the Great Canyon, where Istarok places his first ray at dawn.
Oh. And could you tell me how to get to the Hopi village?
The sacred key went to you, so your destiny is to reach the sacred crypt. What path to follow? The path of knowledge, no doubt.
Well, I think there's something I should tell you. You see, the truth is that this key is not mine. Hey!
Fuck you, Brian.
Disappeared! Now, how did he leave without me noticing? Just like when he came. Feeling sorry is not the answer. Huh. That's easy to say, but I feel I can't move one step now that Gina's... Well, he's right. The only thing I can do for Gina now is continue on the mission that brought us here. I owe it to her. Now I know the crucifix is actually the key to a crypt. If I manage to find the Hopi village, I'll be able to enter that sacred crypt. And I'll probably find an explanation for this whole mystery there. So, let's hop to it. Great. I have a good view of the whole area from here. Let's see. It looks like there's a small town over there. I'll go see if I can find someone who knows about the Hopi village. Wow. This place looks like something out of a John Ford movie. You've got your hotel, your sheriff's office, the typical saloon from the Old West, and there's even an old derailed steam-powered locomotive at the end of town. Wait! Stop! Don't shoot!
Who are you, and what are you doing in my town? And put up your hands so I can see them.
Hey, hold your horses. I've come in peace. Look, my name is Brian, and I'm a bit lost around here. Can you help me out?
Well, okay. I guess you're not lying. Come in and we can chat.
Yes, Sushi! That's my girl!
So, you say you're lost, huh?
Well, maybe you can tell me how you got here then.
Well, the truth is, I'm not totally lost. I'm trying to find a Hopi village that used to be inhabited somewhere in this region. I came into this town hoping to find information on its exact location.
The Hopi village. Are you an archaeologist or something like that?
No, I know nothing about archaeology. I need to find it for another reason.
You don't look like an archaeologist, to tell you the truth. Though I suppose they don't all carry whips and wear hats.
Oh, give it a rest, please. Do you know where that Hopi village is or not?
This may sound strange, but the history of this town, Douglasville, is very closely related to the history of that Hopi village.
Really? In what way? Please explain.
Well, it's kind of a long story. Okay, well, here it goes. This village was founded by my great-grandfather, James Theodore Douglas. He was the owner of a gold mine nearby, and in the beginning, Douglasville was nothing more than a mining camp. But it grew bit by bit until turning into a flourishing town. Everyone was prosperous thanks to the huge profits of the mine, and my great-grandfather even got the railroad to run through Douglasville. However, something happened that tragically changed the town's fate. The mine and the mine shafts just kept growing and growing until one of them, the one with the largest vein of gold, bumped into something totally unexpected. The Hopi village.
Really? So what happened?
The inevitable. The Indians weren't willing to let white men ravage their lands. And J.T. Douglas wasn't the kind of man who would give up a fortune just because some Indians got in his way, so there was a bloodbath. It looked pretty bad for the Indians. They didn't have much to fight with, and a lot of them died. But then, something amazing changed everything. The Hopi tribe's medicine man came into Douglasville one morning at dawn, stood in the middle of town, and cast a terrible spell on it, the mine, and all the white men that might try to take over Hopi lands. They killed him on the spot, but not before the curse took effect.
What do you mean by
Yes.
that? What happened?
The mine inexplicably ran out of gold overnight.
I love that
and
man.
not one more nugget of gold was ever taken out.
Fuck
the
you.
people in town started to catch a strange disease that the doctor couldn't cure. Whole families were driven out of Douglasville in fear, trying to get away from the curse. The final straw was when the train derailed. It went out of control through the town, destroying everything in its path. Its last obstacle was the Douglasville Bank, which it plowed into like a wild buffalo. As you might suspect, J.T. Douglas owned the bank, too. That's where he was sitting in his fancy red French armchair brought in straight from Paris when 50 tons of iron flattened him. Once my great-grandfather had
he
died,
got what
the
he
few people
deserved.
left in town were hot on their heels to get out of Douglasville, making it a ghost town.
That's a fascinating story. And you say you're the great-granddaughter of this J.T. Douglas?
Yes, I am. By the way, my name is Sushi Douglas, and this town is really mine. The deed to it has been passed down from generation to generation until reaching me. And I was the first person to use it a year and a half ago. I came here to live with two friends, Kevin and Rutger, but up to then, it was completely abandoned.
The three of you live here alone? No way! Wow, Sushi. I can see you're really informed about the history of the region. So, I bet you can indicate the way to the remains of the Hopi village, right?
Well, actually, I can't. The mine was sealed when all that stuff I told you about happened, and from the outside, I have absolutely no idea how to reach the Hopi village.
Yep.
So, do you think I could get to the Hopi village by going through the mine?
If you knew the directions to follow through the mine shafts, you surely could.
Do you know your way through the mine shafts to reach the Hopi village?
Me? Not a chance. I've never gone into that old mine.
I thought you might have an old map of the mine.
No, I don't have any maps of it. Let me think. I guess that if a map exists, it would be in the town bank. Probably inside the safe.
Do you really think the mine ran dry because of the Hopi medicine man's curse?
Well, I neither believe it nor deny it. What I do know is that the mine ran out of gold, even though such a thing seemed totally impossible days before. Not something very normal, don't you think?
Could you tell me the...
Again?
Oh, wait.
So what happened?
As you once...
Yeah.
Why did Kevin, Rutger, and you come live out here?
It was my idea. I felt the need for total isolation so I could devote myself to my greatest passion. They had similar concerns. So here we are.
So, what's your passion?
Computers and the whole world of technology surrounding them. I'm pretty good at it, you know?
I'm gonna continue on my search. Thanks for all your help, Sushi. See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Thanks, darling. I love it. Okay, so our goal is to find the safe of the bank and get the map. However, that will happen tomorrow. Safe bank. Because today we are finishing. Alright. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you are enjoying the game. I know I'm playing it very fast. But I hope you liked it. Okay, we are going to leave for today. I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed your stay. And I'll see you tomorrow on another stream. Hopefully finishing this game. Good stream, Moon. Thank you so much, Drums. Thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.